You know, we often focus on women's health, but Dr. Willems from SOMC joins us today with really some life-saving reminders for men and the men in our lives. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks for this opportunity.
Yes.
This is November. Some people call it Movember. And we like to look at it as changing the face of men's health.
Right.
I normally have a beard. I shaved yesterday, and so I'm going to grow a beard. It's going to be No Shave November for me. And No Shave November is another topic for this month, and it's bringing awareness to cancer. But let's talk a little bit about Movember.
That's right. Yeah. So in addition to, we may see some very clean-shaven fellas here for a day or two, but I bet by next week we'll notice a change. And the point of that is to get conversations going.
Right. So Movember is mainly talking about men's health issues, changing the face of men's health, looking at things that we can prevent, early cancer screenings like prostate cancer, testicular cancer, changing the way men eat and live. You know, we should not be eating processed foods. We should try to change the number of calories we consume. Movember also focuses on mental illness. I don't know if you realize this, but 60 men an hour commit suicide.
I had never heard that figure, and that's alarming.
It is. It is alarming, but you know, a lot of it we need to make sure that we're aware of the men's stress that they're having, and that we talk about it, and that maybe the guy's grumpy, but you need to figure out why. You know, what's going on with you today?
Right.
So as a challenge, because of that 60, we're trying to raise awareness to men's health, to be more active. We're going to recommend that men do 60 push-ups a day, representing those 60 men.
Okay.
We're going to recommend that men try to get in 60 miles. That's only 2 miles a day.
Right.
So one of our goals in our office is 10,000 steps a day. We talk with all of our people about that. So get out there and do your 10,000 steps. Do your 2 miles a day. And if you do that 2 miles a day, that's 60 miles in a month.
That is wonderful. And some men may think, well, I can't do that many sit-ups or some of these challenges, but maybe just modify it a little bit.
If you do anything, it's more than you're currently doing. And that's what we challenge people. So we say 60. Why do we say 60? Well, because of that reason. But if you do something, it's better than nothing.
That's right. Talk about some of the screenings that maybe some guys kind of put off when they know maybe they should get it done. But these are life-saving things.
Testicular cancer. About 10,000 people get diagnosed with testicular cancer a year. It's easy, just self-testicular exams. The average age of testicular diagnosis is 33, but it occurs from 15 up to as late as 60. Okay. Prostate cancer screening, PSA, just a simple blood test once a year in a man who has a life expectancy of more than 10 years. Knowing your blood pressure. The number one cause of death in man in the world is cardiovascular disease. And we shouldn't treat cardiovascular disease when it happens. We should start changing activities before it happens. Changing our diet, changing our caloric intake, increasing our muscle mass. You realize that a man will lose 10% of his muscle mass every decade starting at age 40. That's why really older men are really frail, because it's a natural progression. So what do men need to do as they're preparing for retirement? They need to build muscle, because if they're retired and have no muscle to move their bones, they're just going to sit in a chair. So these are things we talk about at SOMC Urology. We talk about this on pretty much every day. We preach the gospel about trying to be healthy and changing your diet and changing your activity level.
And it really is something to talk about every month of the year, not just this month.
Absolutely. Every day.
So we see the phone number up there, contact information. If someone, either they know that they need to get some of these screenings or start moving a little more, or maybe they have a family member that could encourage them a little bit. Do you all have any specific screening events going on, or you just want to remind everybody, give you all a call?
Right now, just give us a call. And I'll remind those ladies, also go out there with your men. Work out with them. It's all together. It's a group effort. That
is so true. And just as something simple as walking around the neighborhood, walking your dog.
Yes, ma'am.
Could do a lot.
Absolutely.
Great talking with you, Dr. Willems. And good luck on that beard.
Thank you. It's going to grow. It's going to grow quickly.
All right. Thanks a lot.